KTVU's Tom Bakar has an update tonight on plans to eventually run high-speed trains from the Bay Area to Southern California.
15 years ago, Californians passed a $9 billion bond to finance the state's part of the $33 billion needed to pay for the entire 500-mile LA-San Francisco system by 2020. Dan Richard was chairman of the California High-Speed Rail Authority from 2011 to 2019.
I think it's, without question, going to be harder, take longer, and be more expensive.
Since then, the cost has quadrupled to as much as $128 billion, and not one train has traveled 1 foot so far. So, where are we today? Construction on major structures, such as concrete columns to support tracks in the Central Valley, are nearing completion. Money is now available to start laying tracks. This month, the California High-Speed Rail Authority expects to begin receiving proposals from manufacturers who can prove they can actually make the trains. Early next year, those who qualified will be asked to submit bids to manufacture 6 high-speed train sets capable of cruising at 200 miles an hour. The first prototypes will start testing in 2028 with passenger operations on the 170 miles between Bakersfield and Merced.
And I would say that that can happen within 8 or 10 years, and it'll start producing revenues while we're continuing to build out the rest of the system.
Some Republicans in Congress have wanted to ditch high-speed rail for years, failing every time.
I certainly think that this president would not tolerate that.
Closer to home, Caltrain began its electrification project 5 years ago, paid in part by the High-Speed Rail Authority. It's almost ready with new, non-polluting electric trains.
Overhead contact system, which is going to provide power to the trains, should be finished up early next year. We're currently doing a great deal of testing on our train sets. Each one of those needs to go through 1,000 miles of test runs prior to going into revenue service.
Service will start in the fall of next year with more stations open.
They'll be running clean, green, and even a little bit serene as they're a little bit quieter than our current diesel fleet.
These fast, efficient Caltrains will easily cut travel time by 25% or more. Tom Bakar, KTVU Fox 2 News.